welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to look at the cost of ownership for a Toyota RAV4. I've driven the car for over 50,000 kilometers and I've kept every receipt. So this is basically like the record of the car. I've kept every receipt, and yeah, so today we are going to check in the numbers and see how much I've spent so far on the car. Please guess down in the comment sections below how much you think I've spent on the car. I've had the car for over 10 months. I've driven over 50,000 kilometers, which is a bit abnormal for anyone. Most people don't drive that much. I bought the car at 284,000 kilometers, and currently the car has over 335,000 kilometers. So guess down in the comment sections below how much you think I've spent on the car. I've compiled the spreadsheet for the car, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm going to run through these numbers first. I don't want to make the video long. I've bought a new radiator for the car that cost me 1,397. Two engine mountings. In total it cost me 861. Two wheel bearings, and in total they've cost me 1,230. I've bought ATF, automatic transmission fluid, and it cost me 285. I've bought two CV joints and they've costed me 791. My car likes leaking oil a bit here and there, so I've bought two engine oil bottles, 5 liters, and they've costed me 690. Now these engine oils are not the ones that I've bought when I'm like servicing the car, so the ones for the service are like kind of like different, and we'll get to that later. And I've bought a new cabin filter. There was no cabin filter in this car when I bought it. I bought it for 142. A wheel hub for 243. I've taken the car to wheel alignment 3 times. The first one cost me 250, the second one 150, and the other one 250. And in total I've spent 650. Ever since I bought the car, I've only bought 2 new tires for the car, and that has costed me $1,920. Shocks, I've only bought 1 shock, which costed me 766. 2 sets of ball joints for both sides, and that have costed me in total 414. Brake pads, I always buy these when I'm servicing the car, so I've bought brake pads 3 times, and in total these brake pads, they've costed me $641. Skimmed the old discs and realized that it wasn't working, and that skimming costed me $250. I've bought brake discs for both sides, and in total they've costed me $1,300. If you're liking the video so far, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. Total cost to service this car, I've serviced the car 3 times so far, and the total has been $2,107. Total I've spent on lights is $64. And cosmetics wise, I've only added 1 thing, which is like those rain guard things, and those have costed me $1,000. The total labor cost combined ever since I've had the car is 2,500. Some of the things I used to replace on my own, it could have been more if I never worked on my own car. When I was checking the receipts, I've seen receipts that are just written automotive part or something, so I didn't really know what the receipt is for, and those in total have 629. When the car is breaking and stuff, sometimes you leave it at the garage, or you leave it somewhere, then you hike, or you take a Yango. Total, when it comes to transport, I've spent plus minus 500 so far. If you have to put all these numbers together, the total is 16,273. So that's the total I've spent on maintenance ever since I got the car last year. I've been with the car for more than 10 months, so I've spent a total of 16,273 just on maintenance. But you should remember that most of the things that I've replaced, those are things that you replace it and it can take you like maybe 10 years for you to replace it again. I just wanted the car to feel newer and stuff. And I've noticed that for my specific car, I've spent most of the money on suspension. Like a Toyota, like a car like mine, the only time it breaks mostly is when something happens to the suspension. Engine, gearbox, those ones you just service. So yeah, it never really gave me issues. It has been a nice experience. I love the car. I would recommend the car. And the only downsides to that car is, I would say, maybe power and speed. So yeah, those are probably the only reasons why one must not really buy the car, and maybe luxury a bit. But yeah, if you are looking for an affordable car, it's definitely the car you must go for. If you love content about cars, this is the right place for you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.
No, ini orang kau begini ni.
Jangan itu mi bro.
Proses kan.
Nai.
This is the type of work I will do with my earphones.
Santi Casola.